What did I tell you guys yesterday? I told you the transfer window is about to heat up. You need to start listening to what I say. Welcome to your transfer news. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well and welcome to a really important transfer news updates as Forest are edging ever closer to two signings. One is already on terms agreed. Hope you guys are doing well. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to FFTV if you are new. And if you want to support us, because believe me, we've put hours in this month. All I ask of you is just to go ahead and download the best football app on the app stores, be it iOS or Android. Yes, those are the two stores. SofaScore, please do. It's the links pinned in the comments, or you can scan the QR code. You will be helping us more than you guys know it. Thank you to everyone who's downloaded it. All right, let's get to the fun stuff. You know what? Forest have signed 43 players. And we're going to sign some more. And I don't care what all the other fan bases say. Keep them coming, man. I love new shiny toys. And this shiny toy is a gem. Beautiful toy. I am so excited about Giovanni Reyna because he is just ready for a move. As we told you only a couple of days ago when we broke this news to you, that Reyna needs to move from Dortmund, mainly because Sancho has come in, but mainly he's not been getting enough game time. This guy is easily, maybe outside of Pulisic, the best player on his international team at USA. Okay, I can hear what you guys are saying. I would be their third best player on the team. Yeah, I know. But that's not the point. The point is he is heavily talented and heavily hungry to really kick on, and he's gonna leave for game time. And Forest have agreed personal terms with him, and Dortmund are more than happy to send him on loan. It's going to be a loan with an option to buy. Now, we're not fully clear on the figures, but from the reports I'm hearing from Germany, it's going to be about 15 to 20 million euros. So someone do the conversion. What's that? About 12.5 to 17 million, somewhere around those numbers. But that's not important. What's important is the player we are getting. Now, I've described him to you before, but for those of you maybe haven't seen the initial video from the other day, let me give you a quick recap. What I love about Gio is his dribbling. His dribbling is phenomenal. He can get loads of free kicks as well. You know how Hazard used to do it in the Premier League, always buy in a free kick. You kind of see Grealish doing that. Reyna has that same trait. He can sucker a tackle in and win a free kick, and they can be won in dangerous positions. Now, granted, that kind of means nothing when we don't have a dead ball specialist, but that's one of his traits. And the other is his vision, and his passing is fantastic. But more so than all of that, my favorite thing about him is his dribbling, man. He likes to take players on. He reminds me of what I would expect Callum Hudson-Odoi to be like if Callum Hudson-Odoi was confident. Remember in those couple of games early on where Callum Hudson-Odoi would take on the defense? That's what Gio does. And he'll play on the left, or he'll play on the right, or he can play as a cam. Predominantly for Dortmund, he's played on the right. Obviously, Sancho's come in and he's tagged back in there. Now, his secondary position would more so be the cam position than out on the left, in my opinion. And we'll come on to what that might mean in a little bit, because it does make me start to worry about MGW, which we'll talk about shortly. So this one for me has my full seal of approval. I expect this to be completed, if not today, in the next couple of days, by the weekend, with Gio potentially being straight into the team for Arsenal on Tuesday. Oh my God, that's quite exciting when you think about that. But what do you guys think? Let me know if you're excited about Gio or not in the comments down below. All right, so I've got you all excited. Well, maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Let me enhance that excitement further as Forest are close to yet another signing. It's buy one, get one free right now at Nottingham Forest as Carlos Forbs. Yes, Forbs, not Brohe. He's changed his surname because he's taken his mother's maiden name. I don't know the reason behind it. but he has. And yeah, is he going to be on Forbes magazine? Maybe. Maybe he will, because this guy is heavily talented. Now, if you cast your minds back to the summer, we broke this to you that Forest were interested when in the former of his name in, I forgot his name now, Carlos Forbs. But there was talks towards the end of the window that he was going to go to West Ham, and Forest gave up on him because Man City were asking too much of him. In the end, he ended up at Ajax. And at Ajax, he's played about 16 games. I think he started 6, scored a goal, predominantly as a winger. And this guy is lightning. Not just lightning, but chiseled up and strong and powerful as well. And for me, could literally just come straight into the team on that left-hand side. And he still has a lot to develop. But what's amazing about it, and I don't know how much credit or credence I want to give this, but at his time at Man City, because he's come through the Man City Academy, again, the OGs will remember from the summer, he was scoring goal after goal after goal. I can't remember the stats off the top of my head. I think he got like 24 or 25 goals in something silly like 15 or 16 games. You know what? Someone go and check on SofaScore for me and let me know how many goals he scored in that season at Man City. And Man City were asking for like 17 million, and pretty much that's what Ajax ended up having to pay for it. But he hasn't quite broken through in an Ajax team that's actually been struggling quite a lot this season. So I am very excited by him coming to Nottingham Forest. And from what I'm hearing, this one is really close as well. And I can see this one potentially, maybe, getting over the line for Arsenal. I'm more confident that Reyna will be done before Arsenal over Forbs, but we will just have to wait and see on that one. But will he be a first team player? And this is where the questions start to emerge, because yes, we need that left-sided midfielder, but left-sided winger. We've seen Dominguez been played out there, but I really want to see Dominguez in either the 8 or the 10 at the moment. Callum Hudson-Odoi doesn't look confident enough for me as that wide left position, even though I think he's very talented. And bringing in Carlos, who's just going to have brute strength and brute pace, just really does excite me, but I don't think he will be a guaranteed first team starter. What I think Nuno will be thinking about him is potentially over the next couple of games while we're waiting for our AFCON players to come back, Taiwo coming back, etc., that he may start him. But with our full squad, I would see him as that impact sub, that sub who comes on with maybe 20 minutes to go, where he can use his freshness, his power, his pace to kind of drive against hired defenders. I'm getting excited. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm getting it. These two players are exactly what we need. Now, I know you're all going to say to me, we need a keeper. I agree. I got no arguments coming back from this end. But this is what we've got right now. And it's just got me excited, and it's kind of got me forgetting about a keeper, because we could have one of the most paciest, attacking, powerful units in the Premier League. Put Elanga, put Reyna, Morgan Gibbs-White, Taiwo, and then put behind them, okay, that's too many players, but you know where I'm going here. Dominguez, Sangare, Danilo. Don't tell me that isn't a talented set of attacking players coming through. And of course, Cristiano Ronaldo as backup. But I like both these signings, and signings they will be. I am giving the Reyna one pretty much 90% on its way done. I'll give this one about a 70% completion rate for me. What do you guys think about both these signings? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, I am going to bring the mood down slightly now. I'm going to go all conspiracy on you guys, right? Because it's kind of coming on from the back of what I just said there. As I mentioned to you, Reyna can play in the number 10, and there are still these heavy links with Morgan Gibbs-White to Newcastle. And if he's coming in, and you know, when you're trying to fit all the other players in, Danilo, Dominguez, etc., how are you going to get this balance in the team? Reyna is definitely coming to Forest. I would say, and I have it on no authority, but from what I know of what he's after, with the intention or probably some kind of guarantee. Now, you can't guarantee your first team place, but kind of bear with me and understand what I'm saying here, that he will be, you know, pretty much on that first team sheet. So with that happening, then the other winger option is going to be potentially Elanga. And if we bring Forbs in as well, and let's just say that Nuno likes him and wants to start him, then how are you going to fit those 3 wingers into 2 slots? Potentially is what going to happen, that Reyna goes in as a 10. Maybe Morgan Gibbs-White is going to Newcastle, and we end up with Forbs, Reyna, and then Elanga as the 3 across in the 4-2-3-1 with Taiwo in front of them. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. There's like 0.5% in the back of my mind niggling away that this Morgan Gibbs-White story hasn't gone. And a Forest looking maybe to cash in on him and bring Reyna in as the 10 instead of as a winger. Tinfoil hats on. What do you guys think? Could you see it happening? I still don't think it will. I think Morgan Gibbs-White loves Nottingham Forest. I think, yes, we probably will lose him, but not yet. Maybe in a year, maybe in 2 years' time. And it will take a monumental amount of cash to move him. With the amount Forest have invested, he's not like he's our academy player and it would be pure profit to sell him for 50 or 60 million pounds. I think it's going to need a lot more than that. But let me just kind of chuck that little bit of sprinkles in there and see what you guys think to that. Now, we will keep you posted throughout the day as the news breaks, but remember, I do have a job as well. So what I'm going to say to you guys now is if you want the instant breaking news, as soon as the old bat phone goes off, I'm putting it straight on Twitter and on Instagram. So make sure you're following us on both Twitter and Instagram. It's @official FFTV on Twitter, and on Instagram, it's official Forest Fan TV, I think. I can't remember what it is. It's in the description. So, hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you're excited by these players. If you haven't already, please do hit that like button. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. And we'll see you on the next update. And I feel like the next update may be a here we go. Come on, you Reds.